The
Morningwood.
Morningwood toast. Cheers to you all. A gray Sunday in Huntington Beach.
It's actually kind of cute. The Morningwood toast. We should actually bring toast up here at some point.
Oh, I thought you were going to say you were going to toast your morning wood.
Ah. Still got it.
You want to put it in the bun?
And this is after I jack off from the night before. A bun and the toast. That's too many carbs.
Huh?
We're mixing our metaphors.
Yeah. How ironic. We were talking about irony this morning. I think that may have been an ironic story that you told. You never know.
Irony is when the opposite things happens that would normally in a unique situation. It's not just coincidence.
Submit to Urban Dictionary, see if they approve it.
It could also be coincidence that we ended up at the same place.
Yes.
The guy that I kind of had a little mini road rage situation with, where he was about to hit me and I honked, and anyway, we ended up at the same spot of delivering, and so that was just bad timing.
Deliverance 2. Dun 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 dun.
I would not have wanted his toast in my bun.
And now we took that full circle.
I just wanted to get that
And
all
now,
tied together.
what's the next segment on
By the way, only
Morningwood?
your best friends and a million viewers would tell you that you have something right here in your nose.
Oh, thank you.
It gone. He gone.
Jeez.
Hawk Harrelson. He gone. And you'd like that from Chicago.
Who?
Oh, the former baseball player, announcer of the White Sox.
Oh, we just talked. Okay,
Retired,
Ken
yeah.
Harrell. Yeah.
And how he would, when he would, after a strikeout, he gone.
He gone.
And so I'm just saying, it gone. It's no longer there. Oh boy.
I have long said that's one of the main reasons I need a woman in my life to help me, keep
Get a
me
woman
from...
in your life.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Do you want to be like Rex Harrelson?
Rex Harrison?
I said Ken Harrelson.
What?
Hawk Harrison. He gone. Oh, sorry. God rest your soul, Mr. Harrison. Was he just a little bit too much of a d-bag in My Fair Lady?
No, I think it was a perfect D-bag.
Was he a perfect? Was he the consummate man, the typical man?
Yeah, from back then, I wasn't around
Tough
then.
crust, and you were too around.
During when that was, the era when it supposedly took place?
Well, you weren't a man then. I'm just saying you were around.
When the movie was, but that movie, that wasn't,
60s.
but was that, I guess it was to say. It
I see.
I think it was a different time.
Oh, I see. A
era,
time period,
wasn't it?
yeah. When she's selling
Yeah.
flowers and the petticoat and the.
So he probably was, they
garb.
probably were, most guys probably were pretty full of themselves.
Well, because it was based on Pygmalion, right?
George Bernard Shaw.
And so that would have been written. I think when he wrote it, George Bernard Shaw probably wrote it for his contemporary times. Right?
Yes.
But he was,
probably.
his era, Mr.
Man,
Literary. Is he alive? Turn of the century? I felt like
I would say that, well, the last century, I would say something like that, yeah.
we need to.
But you said it first, so if it's wrong, you're wrong.
Well, I'm going to find out.
I'm just going along with you because I always do.
George, but I felt like, it's not like he was, ancient. He lived into the.
They're all hanging, waiting to
So-
find out when they're like, who the fuck is George Bernard Shaw?
I didn't know he was Irish. Well, God bless you. He was born in 1856 and died in 1950. Wow.
So that was good.
Dude lived almost 100 years.
Wow.
Which is unusual. So yeah, he probably wrote it in the for his current era in the late 1800s. Not that we want to preach or teach, or educate at all, but you ought to check out Pygmalion, My Fair Lady, that whole George Bernard Shaw. Because I don't know if they're really teaching that stuff in schools nowadays. Are they
Teaching what stuff?
Well, introducing and having you read. Are you reading contemporary literature? They still have you reading some of the classics?
I wonder. I think they're still having you read some classics because I have talked to. I remember in the last couple of years. Yeah, we do want to know. So for our younger viewers, our tweeners out there,
you know what? All I'm hearing is how many books they're banning. They're banning Huckleberry.
that's because of what
Finn.
you listen to.
No, well, no.
Because of the.
Either way, they're banning
Black Lives
Huckleberry
Matter.
Finn, that kind of stuff.
Not everybody is banning Huckleberry Finn.
It's being banned.
That's ridiculous.
But you could understand why, but you can understand why not.
What it's like it's saying you were wrong back then, and I mean it was a different era. It was a different time.
That is the cancel culture that's out there. We hope that it's the minority.
Well, let's cancel
We think that it's a minority, but it is out there, and it's unfortunate.
There's a lot out there.
Catcher in the Rye was a biggie. Like, are they still? What about the one that I think is almost happening now, which is some of the stuff from
Catcher in the Rye? I don't know if I read that in school or if I read that on my own.
That was such a cool book to read.
Yeah, especially at that age. It's like it really kind of. I mean, I don't know what it would feel like now if we were too dated, but it just captured that angst that goes on inside the adolescent soul.
Lord of the Flies. That was a freaky book. I mean, because we were reading it as the contemporary of the kids that were in the story. So we were teenagers reading about teenagers that just went off the deep end.
Do you read books these days?
No, not anymore. I used to be a voracious reader.
Me too. And I've got one on I've got a few on my Kindle, and I just have not. Maybe when the fall hits in the winter, I'll be snuggled up in front of our fireplace and reading a book.
Okay, you just stirred up a pet peeve of mine. Not
really?
From you. No. I can't stand it when they say, because it's one of those interviewers, who are you reading?
Yeah.
It just sounds so smug. What's on your book stand?
Right.
And they ask it of all, some pretty prominent people. And I'm like, you don't have that on your book stand. You don't have the time to read.
What we really want to know is, what cereal would you be?
Oh, no. What porn are you watching? That's what they should ask.
There you go.
From presidents on down to celebrities, don't ask what book they're reading, because they're not reading a book. They might put it on their book stand just so they can say it's on their book stand, but what are you jacking off to right before you go to sleep? That's the question that should be asked.
Yesterday morning, Girl on Girl. Now, you probably have done it since. You're welcome.
Oh, God. What the hell happened?
I don't know. And you were so careful with the other one.
I know. I got coffee all over my shirt.
Anyways.
I turned into teacher schoolgirl all of a sudden the last couple of days. Because...
Teacher schoolgirl? Oh. Male teacher.
Well, actually, I probably should have... gone with... I usually do male.
I've got a tutor one. Oh,
a female tutor?
It's so fun. I love how they start out. First of all, this one actually has theme music to it. And the girl who's being tutored, oh my God, so cute, is on her bed. And so, of course, the tutor comes in, and she's just in the bed with her.
Male or female? Okay, so
female
tutor. I know, really.
It's like, I'm here for your lesson in your bedroom, on your bed. What's going to happen next? What are you learning today, Teach?
Does it have like an actual theme song like you'd have from the Brady Bunch?
It does. It's actually a sweet little tune. I'm sure it wasn't commissioned just for this video, but I'll have to send you the link because they're very cute.
Well, there's a family one, all about family, and it has a theme song that is pulled right out of the era of Brady Bunch, and I mean it almost has that same type of like they're trying to copy Brady Bunch, and you'd like it because it's all about. But it's role playing, not real, so maybe we wouldn't like it. But it's role playing the whole family sex thing.
What? Why wouldn't? What do you mean? I
know because it's not real. Because they're all actors and actresses.
Well, that's what I watch.
I don't watch. I was messing with it because I want to see the real.
I want to see Florence Henderson naked.
Well, okay.
Actually, I really don't.
But wait, who was the cute one? Not Florence Henderson. The one that was in the band. That was in Music Man. That was in the...
Shirley Jones? Oh, you're talking about Partridge Family.
Partridge Family.
Really? Really?
You didn't think Shirley Jones was cute?
No.
And especially in the music
Even in her day.
Librarian Marilyn?
No.
You would do Florence Henderson over...
No, I wouldn't do Florence Henderson
At
either.
all?
No.
In the pecking order, you'd still put Shirley Jones, but that's
No,
like
I'd probably put... Well, I wouldn't... Neither of them are in that
That's Sophie's
list.
choice. Don't make me choose between two ugly women.
They're not ugly. They're handsome.
Oh no, Florence Henderson's handsome, but Shirley Jones is just freaking cute as a button.
Really?
Little Marion in her dress, and
yeah, it didn't work for me.
No, I'm not saying in the annals of hot women and celebrities, No,
I hear you, but for that era, there was, White Christmas. I think it's Vera Allen. Remember White Christmas? There's
never seen it.
Okay, then it doesn't matter.
I mean, I'm
Anyways.
familiar with it, but amazing
Oh
enough,
my
I've never
God,
seen
great
the movie.
dancer, just the cutest little body and face. Oh. Anyways,
But there were some of those old housewives, the June Cleavers and the Father Knows Best and the Debbie. What was the Donna?
that's like the Fox News anchors. They have that same kind of look.
Well,
the women.
They do. They
Yeah,
do.
it's like
do
that
have them really
old
buttoned up and-
preserved Americana, like what?
The boofy hairdos
Yeah.
and all that.
Well, yeah. I mean, in my mind,
Okay, can you at
is
least
that irony?
give it up to the right that they've got some pretty hot anchors? But you're probably
No, not at all.
You don't think
I
they're
think they all
attractive?
look the same. No,
Yeah,
I mean,
I know you're saying
yeah,
that.
no.
If they had just the same
No,
person
they have a
in a
certain
hippie garb, you'd go, oh, she's attractive.
Well, if those gals dressed differently and had their hair done differently,
there's some
then maybe I would.
smoking hot anchors.
Yeah.
And I agree with you that the
I
way
guess
they
I'll
got
just
them
have to
dressed
turn it
up,
on and watch it all day today.
and they play up that angle, which I respect you to not agree with the political views behind it, but on the surface, I'm like, oh, good on you. The one that Kat, I would think you'd think Kat, and you don't think that who's that little 20-year-old blonde that she's got her own show and she's just a little whippersnapper. Oh,
I
man,
never
can't-
watched Fox News, so I have no
Well,
idea of
I
any of this.
can't think of her name, but anyway.
But everyone around me seems to be watching it.
Anyway.
Rupert, you done good.
'Cause
Roger Ailes,
he's having
you done
a hard
really good.
time. He's having a hard time being attractive to women that are attractive that have his differing political views.
No, that's not true. No, I
Yes, you said- you
attractiveness
said-
trumps
Oh, it does not.
Trump.
Hey, we are way over time this morning.
I know.
Look, I think it even goes into the red when we get.
No, it started at the
Does it
red.
always-
I know.
does it
I
start-
hope you're enjoying this.
So it knows we should never even record at all.
we had fun doing
One
it.
second in, it says red. Stop!
Yeah.
Stop! Well, tomorrow's morning wood may be from the road.
You think?
Road-
You think we're just going
we'll
to
say
start right
roadwood.
away? Yeah,
Roadwood.
that's right. Tomorrow road trips.
Oh, I forgot to mention that because I think you got caught up in something. But we can forego coffee and wood in the morning, early morning, just to focus on
getting
other
a
stuff,
job,
and
yeah.
then just do it on the road, and do a video.
Why
and
don't we do it
So,
on the road?
It's gonna be a little delayed tomorrow morning. We're so sorry. We can give you your money back if you'd like,
Yeah.
or whatever you.
Well,
paid.
we haven't
whatever
even
you paid.
I
we
didn't
will
even
give it
post
back.
yesterday's yet.
Ah,
I forgot what it was about.
Man,
I
Now
swear within half an hour of
our
these
listeners-
shows, I forget what the fuck we talked about.
there goes our ratings. Okay, speaking of ratings,
We got to go. We got to get some
we got
work
to
done.
get going.
Morning wood.